Hi everyone, it's Mr Gallagher here. Today I'm going to show you how to use the voice typing or the dictate function through Word Online that you can access through your Glow account through Microsoft Office 365. So first thing we do is just type in Glow into Google, and it should take us to a few hits here, the first of which will take us to the Glow login page. On the Glow login page, you put in your username and your password as per normal and sign in, and it should take us to our Launchpad. Now, I currently don't have Office 365 in my Launchpad, so I'm going to go to the app library. And once in the app library, we've got the search apps box over here. If you type in Office 365, it should allow us to add a tile Office 365 Home. So it's this one here. Okay, so if I click on it, I can add that to my Launchpad. Add to my Launchpad, which means that every time I log into Glow, I am able to access all of the different packages from Office 365. So if I close that down and I go to my Launchpad here in the top left, if I've done this correctly, I should have further down, there we go, Office 365 Home. So this is often the starting point that we use if we want to access a lot of the packages, for example, Word Online. Okay, so that takes us to this kind of like dashboard here, and these are a lot of the packages that I can access through the Office 365. So we've got Outlook here, which is our email, we've got OneDrive, which is our storage, we have 1.5 terabytes of storage, and then other things such as Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. There's also a Sway one here. I've got another tutorial about how to use Sway. It's another kind of alternative to PowerPoint. But today, I'd like to click onto Word, and it should take us to the Word dashboard, okay? And if I go to New Blank Document, it will take me to a new document. Okay, so I'm in my new Word document here. I can see at the top it's just currently called Document 6, so I'd like to change that, and I'm going to call it Dictate Example, Mr Gallagher. Oops, sorry, Mr Gallagher. Okay, as you can see, it's a slightly reduced toolbar that we have across the top, but it has most of the major features that you would need for carrying out any standard document, for example. But today I'm going to look at the dictate function. So if I click on dictate, hello, I am a teacher, full stop. New paragraph. I work in Glasgow, and I really like my job, full stop. Okay. So whenever you're finished speaking, you can just click the dictate function, then the little red button goes away. You can see it's actually quite responsive to what you're saying, but you do have to use commands such as full stop, comma, or new paragraph. One of the things you will have to do, though, once you are teaching pupils how to use this function, is how to edit it. So you will have to spend a few focus lessons teaching them how to basically correct any errors, for example, if they're underlined in red, or as we have here, for example, we've got this which is underlined in blue. So if I right-click on that, it says add comma after greeting. So that's exactly what I want to do. So that's the option. So I'm going to click it, and we can see here that it has fixed it for me. Another excellent benefit of using the Office 365 online through your Glow account is the fact that it automatically saves things. So you don't have to worry about having a pen drive or saving it on a laptop or anything else. It automatically saves it onto your OneDrive. So theoretically, if I go back to my Launchpad at the top here, now let's remember that this is called Dictate Example Mr Gallagher. If I click on Launchpad and I go to Office 365 Home again, it should take me to all of the different packages that I'm able to use, one of which should be OneDrive. So if I click on OneDrive, it should take me to my online cloud storage, where I am hoping that my dictate example Mr Gallagher will be stored. Okay, so these are all my files and folders. If I click to sort it by when it was modified, let's do newer to older. Okay, it starts with the folders first, but if I scroll down to where my files actually start, there we go, dictate example Mr Gallagher modified about a minute ago by Mr Gallagher. So again, if I just click on that, it should again take me to exactly where I left off. Okay guys, well I hope that was helpful to you. And I hope it's of some use, the dictate function, or at least actually using the Microsoft Office 365. It's a brilliant package and it can really kind of help you with your schoolwork. Thank you.